കുത്തി കുത്തി. ആ അത് ഡിവൈസ് ഡിഫ്യൂൾഡ് യൂസ് ഡിവൈസ് ടൈംസ് ആ ടൈം സ്റ്റംസ് അത് ഓണാക്കാൻ പറഞ്ഞു. ആണോ? ആ ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. അശ്വിനെ വിളിച്ചാൽ മതി എന്നാൽ. ആ ഏ ആ ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ.
the second over. 18 runs already on the board for AS Sports. The short pitch delivery, just guiding the balls through the fielders in the third man and the gully. Beautiful batting by Rashid. Another boundary added to the scoreboard. Excellent shape of the batter. Just playing it late. Just, just guiding through the fielders. Both the batters looking so confident. 22 runs already added to the scoreboard. Yet to finish the over number 2. What a beginning for the day 2 of PCG Cricket Carnival. A full toss delivery just punches towards the mid-off for a single. Rashid keeps a strike. The end of over number 2. 22 for no loss. Boundary Cricket Ground celebrating its first anniversary in this week through an amateur cricket tournament, BCG Cricket Carnival 2025. The second day, the first match between Bansi Agein Bulls and AS Sports. Agein Bulls winning the toss and choosing to bowl first. Confident start for AS Sports. Just 2 overs completed, 23 runs on the board without losing any. Excellent conditions in the beautiful cricket ground, BCG Angamali. Kiran Matthew will continue his spell. Excellent first over, just 7 runs considered. Short and slower. Just guiding towards the backward point for a single. Shankar MY back on strike. Once again, excellent position for Kiran Matthew. Splendid work by Yanov in the cover. Early hours in the day, the players with the full energy. The sun is slowly coming on the top of the heads. Another quick singles between Shankar MY and Rashid. Sensible batting, being a bit watchful. A good score already on the board for the side. Runs being added to the scoreboard without taking much risk. Slightly back of a length delivery. A late cut by Shankar MY for another single. 4 singles already in this over. Sensible batting by both the sides. $27 for no loss. 2 ball remaining this over. Once again, Rashid playing it late for another single. Oh, there is a chance of a run out. Oh, the batter crosses the line comfortably. Excellent work by Kiran Matthew. Just conceding 12 runs from his overs so far. This is a power play. Swing of the bat, nice sound from the bat, but the fielder is available. A fumble in the deep by the fielder at the long on. Another boundary for A Sports. End of over number 3, 32 for no loss for A Sports. Abhijit S will continue his spell. A bit of expensive first over. Rashid on strike. Excellent position for Abhijit S to begin with his second over. Full pitch delivery, hit it hard, hitting the leg. There's a chance of a run out. What a disappointment for A Sports. The opening batter looked so good. Getting a run out by an over inning. Good looking straight drive by Rashid, hitting the leg of the bowler. By the time the non-striker left the crease, for so far, the first wicket goes down for A Sports. Shankar MY back on the pavilion. Another single for Rashid. The Vivek is a new batter in for A Sports. What a batter. He has played so many games in this very ground, very familiar with the conditions and the pitch. trying to keep it away from the batter. Wide signals the umpire. Another extra considered by Bansi Agein balls. 34 for loss of 1 wicket. Back of leg delivery. Excellent space for Abhijit S. Two more balls to go. Okay, a dot ball. And for number 4, 34 for the loss of 1 wicket. Ansari, the new bowler for Bansi Agein Bulls. The first bowling change by Bansi Agein Bulls. Wide to begin with for Ansari. 35 on the board now. Rashid on strike, batting on 15 from 10, striking at 150. Once again, Rashid playing it late. Fumble by the fielder. The ball goes through the legs of the fielder. Another boundary for AS Sports. Couple of misfielding by Bansi Agein Bulls, and all the misfieldings gave them boundary. The ball was in the air, goes straight to the fielder in the mid-on. Second wicket goes down for AS Sports. The man who looked so good, the Rashid, walking back to the pavilion, scoring 19 from 11. What an innings, what a start given for his side. 39 for the loss of 2 wickets. An excellent catch in the mid-on by Vinay. Savinay. The new batter in for AS Sports, Ragesh Pulikal. Excellent batting records for him. Surprise bounce for the batter, Rakesh Pulikal, the new batter for AS Sports. He can strike the ball very well. His average strike rate is 96. Another dot ball for Ansari. What an overs by Ansari so far. Just consider 5 runs. Picking up a big wicket for his side in the very first over. Back of Luxury kept it a bit wider. Wide signals the umpire. Another extra considered by Bansi Agein balls. 2 more balls to go in this over. The final over of the power play number 1. The ball is in the air. The fielder underneath it. Benson. He completes the catch comfortably. Another wicket goes down for AS Sports. The new man in Rakesh Pulikal walking back without making any trouble to the opponent. The new batter in for Joyce John. Another top class batter for AS Sports. Excellent batting records. A good striker of the ball. Swing and a miss for Joyce John to begin. A tidy over of Ansari comes to an end. What an excellent over by Mohammad Ansari for Bansi Agein Bulls at the end of over number 5, 40-3. What an excellent competition between both the sides already in this BCG Cricket Carnival. At the end of power play, 40 runs on the board for AS Sports and 3 wickets taken by Bansi Agein Bulls. The batters and the bowlers dominating each other. Abhijit S will continue. Vivek and Joyce John for AS Sports. The fresh legs has a lot of job to do. Another wide to begin with for Abhijit S. Just finished 5 overs. Bansi Agein Bulls have been so generous in conceding extras. Another dot ball for Abhijit S. 41 for the loss of 3 AS Sports. Batting was never this easy in this pitch in the earlier hours of the match, but AS Sports managed it very well. Another dot ball for Abhijit S. Vivek SD taking his time to settle down. After the falling of the third wicket, both the batters has a lot of the job to do in the middle. 13 more overs to go in this innings. 40 runs, 41 runs on the board. Hitting the bat, shout for an LBW, but the umpire isn't impressed. Another dot ball for Abhijit S. Some chat at the middle between the batters, supporting each other. They know long way to go. They will have to spend some more time in the middle to take the scoreboard moving. Another back of length delivery, excellent pace by Abhijit S. Another dot ball. 2 more balls to go in this innings. Only run conceded in the name of an extra in the first ball by Abhijit S. All the balls bowled is a dot ball. Excellent effort by the bowler for Bansi, Agein balls. Another dot ball for Abhijit. It was a bit of expensive in the very first over. An excellent comeback in the next 2 overs. 15 runs considered in the first over. And this is the third over, just 18 runs. What a comeback, what a performance by the left-hand bowler Abhijit S for Bansi Agein balls. Trying for a quick single and completes it comfortably. Single to end the over number 6, 42 for the loss of 3 for AS Sports. Good over so far by Savina MV. Caught a wicket, just consider 5 runs so far, one more ball to go in this over. The new Madrin Suthi, the captain himself for AS Sports, on strike. Good looking defense by Sudhi. What a batter for AS Sports. Sudhi MV. Sudhi, excellent batting records for his side. 28 half centuries, 2 centuries. A big striker of the ball. And Sari will continue. Good looking punch. Good looking punch by Anas for a single that brings the captain Sudhi back on strike. Excellent late cut by Sudhi. Playing it late through the fielders. Wide third man. Another boundary to the scoreboard for AS Sports. What a hitter of the ball. His average strike rate is 160. You can imagine. Some fielding adjustment for Ansari with that shot by Sudhi. Another powerful hit, but this time ball goes straight to the fielder in the cover point. Sensible bowling by Ansari, bowling to the field. Another back cuff length delivery by Ansari, playing it late once again. Another single for AS Sports. Beautiful drive once again by Sudhi. Once again the ball goes straight to the hands of the fielder. A much needed dot ball for Ansari. 2 more balls remaining in this over. Okay, one more to go. Full speed delivery, getting an inside edge. Chance of a run out. Now the batter crosses the line. Another single for A Sports to end the over number 9. 58 for the loss of 5 wickets. The current run rate is just above 6 now. Bansi Agein Bulls winning the toss and choosing to bowl first. Tidy start for A Sports. 40 runs have been added in the power play by Rashid and Shankar MY. Later on, Bansi Agein Bulls taking the control, taking 5 wickets. What a competition between bat and ball. A Sports and Bansi Agein Bulls, the first match on the second day of BCG Cricket Carnival. Boundary Cricket Ground celebrating its first anniversary with an amateur cricket tournament. BCG Cricket Carnival supported by Adirapalli Riverine Suits. The second day, the first match between Bansi Agein Bulls and A Sports. 9 overs completed, 58 for the loss of 5 A Sports. Savinay will continue from the other end. Excellent first over for Savinay. Just considered 5 runs and picked up a wicket. Another powerful hit towards a point. Excellent running between the wicket by Sudhi. Couple of runs has been added to the total. A little delay by the fielder in the deep. Rightly utilized by Sudhi. Excellent running between the wicket. Both the batters, Sudhi and Anas. Once again playing it late, just guiding the balls towards the third man for another single. Savinay MV, another left-hander for Bansi Agein Bulls, doing a good job so far. Some fielding adjustment for Anas. Lot of protection in the deep. The long on, the deep cover point. Down the leg side. Waiting for umpire signal. Yes, leg base clarifies the umpire. Another single on the scoreboard for A Sports. Once again, Sudhi on strike. Full pitch delivery, punches down the ground. The fielder is available. The single for Sudhi. Bowled him. What a comeback by the bowler, Savinay MV. Anas walking back to the pavilion. Another wicket goes down for AS Boats. 6 batters back in the pavilion. 8 more overs to go after this. Long way to go for AS Boats. $63 for the loss of 6 wickets. The new man in Vaishak. Excellent middle over batter Vaishak. He has close to 1,000 runs from 62 innings. He can strike the ball at close to 150. 2 half centuries on his account. Vaishak 3D played a lot of matches in this very ground. Very familiar with the conditions. He has a lot of work to do. 8 more overs to go after this ball. Another dot ball to end the over number 10, 63 for 6. Bansi, Agein bowls winning the toss and choosing to bowl first. Excellent control for the moment. Considered 40 runs in the first 5 overs and then picking up back-to-back wickets. Just 23 runs considered in the second 5 overs by Bansi Agein bowls. What a comeback to this match. The 6 batters back in the pavilion for AS Sports. Suthi, the captain himself, batting along with the new man in Vaishak. Good batters with good techniques, lot of experience, has lot of work to do in the middle. Ansari will continue down the leg side. Another short pitch delivery. The ball is in the air and travel for maximum. What a humongous hit by Suthi MV. The dangerous batsman. A back foot delivery. Kept it with little wide from Suthi. Easily picked up and sent it beyond the boundary. Mohammad Ansari and Suthi know each other very well, playing for the same team in Alua. Another back of length delivery. A consoling dot ball for Mohammad Ansari. 69 runs on the board for AS Sports. Coming down the track, another beautiful shot towards the cover for another boundary for Sudhi. Looks like he's in a hurry. As the sun gets hotter, the wickets gets dry and the ball will come nicely onto the bat. Excellent conditions for the batter to score on. Once again coming down the track. An excellent drive towards the wide long of another boundary for AS Sports. What a batting performance this is by the captain himself. 25 runs from 14 now. Sudhi with an average strike rate of 160, once again batting at the strike rate of 160. Swing and a miss. Dot ball to end the over number 11, 77 for 6. Looking for another big hit. Sudhi, what a man. 6 batters already in the pavilion. 7 more overs to go. But not thinking for Sudhi. He'll bat as normally as Sudhi bats.
നോക്കട്ടെടാ സ്കോർ കാർഡ് നോക്കണം. ബോളർ ഇന്ന് ബെൻസിൻ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്ന കഴിഞ്ഞോ?
Ansari finishes his spell. 3 wickets picked up, 31 runs. What an excellent performance for Bansi, aging full. Savinay will continue. Another good looking punch. Quick runs. Oh, there is a misfield by an overthrow. Couple of runs has been ordered. Swing and a miss for Vaishak. Captain of Bansi Agein working on some fielding adjustment. A full pitch delivery. The fielder in the deep moved inside the circle and rightly sent it over the head of the fielder in the square by Vaishak 3D. Beautiful shot for a boundary. Swing and a miss. Another dot ball for Savinay. What a huge hit by Vaishak. Both the batters looks in a hurry. The score is moving so fast now. 89 for the loss of 6. One more ball to go in this over. As the wicket gets dry, the ball is nicely coming onto the bat now. This is a time both the batters can utilize it to the maximum. 6 more overs to go after this. Another full pitch delivery, well played by Vaishak. Single to end the over number 12, 90 for the loss of 6. The spinner has been introduced for the first time by Bansi Agein Bulls. Experienced orthodox spinner Ranjit Baby. Vaishak 3D, what a performance in the previous over. A boundary at a maximum and picked up a single to cap the strike. A lot of production in the deep for Ranjit Baby. Deep extra cover, wide long off, long on, country corner and a deep mid wicket. All the fielders in the deep is in front of the wicket. Another full swing of the bat, the ball goes straight to the fielder in the country corner. Single for Vaishak 3D. Slightly short pitch delivery, a dot ball for Ranjit Baby. Sudhi being watchful for a moment. A rare dot ball for Sudhi. Another swing of the bat, the ball will land safely into the hands of the fielder in the long on. Another wicket goes down. The dangerous batsman and the captain himself walking back to the pavilion. The new man in Vishnu Chandran for AS Sports, 91 for the loss of 7 wickets. 5 more overs to go after this over. 3 wickets in hand for AS Sports. Vishnu Chandran with bat alongside Vaishak 3D. Short and wide delivery. Easy start for Vishnu Chandran. Single to get off the mark. And that brings Vaishak back on strike. Late cut straight to the hands of the fielder Anup Devasi. Another dot ball for Ranjit Baby. What a pretty good over for Ranjit Baby. He just considered 2 runs, picked up a big wicket of Sudeep. Swing and a miss for Vaishak 3D to end the over number 13, 92 for the loss of 7. The new bowler Ranjit OCC. Single for AS Sports.
ഈ ബോൾ എന്തായിരുന്നു? വൈഡായിരുന്നോ? 94.
Another shot run wide by Ranjit OCC. Swing and a miss. Another dot ball, playing it very early. Single for Vaishak. One more ball to go in this over. Just 3 runs considered by Ranjit OCC. That's a no ball, calls the umpire an overstepping. What a bonus for AS Sports. It's a free hit for Vishnu Chandran. Full pitch delivery, just a single to end the over number 14, 97 for the loss of 7. The new bowler Anup Devasi. Good start for Anup Devasi with the dot ball. 97 for the loss of 7 wickets. 4 more overs to go in this innings. Another swing and a miss by Vishnu Chandran. White ball signals the umpire. A bonus run to the scoreboard for AA Sports. Excellent length by Anup Devasi for another single. Sorry, another dot ball. Vaishak 3D batting on 15 off 15 along with Vishnu Chandran 3 from 5. 99 on the scoreboard for AA Sports. Two pitch delivery, illegal delivery, no ball calls the umpire. Couple of runs to the scoreboard for AA Sports. 100 up for AA Sports. Excellent hit by Vishnu Chandran. The ball is in the air and it will travel for distance. Much needed maximum for AA Sports. What a shot. Swing and a miss. Once again, the ball beating the wicketkeeper too. Another single in the name of a bye. Shout by a wicketkeeper. Finger goes up. Another wicket goes down for AA Sports. Vaishak 3D walking back to the pavilion. 8th wicket goes down for AA Sports. End of over number 15, 110 for the loss of 8 wickets. 3 more overs to go in this innings. Ranjit OCC will continue. The ball is in the air. The catch has been completed comfortably by Benson Thomas. What a catch in the deep. 9th wicket goes down for AA Sports. Ranjit Dosis strikes in the very first ball of second over. 110 for 9. The new batter in Kannan. On the other side, Anandu and both the batters will face first ball. Short pitch delivery and easy for the batter to get off the mark. Single to AS Sports. 111 from 15.2.
അത് വേണ്ട കളിച്ചോക്കോ കുഴപ്പമില്ല കളിച്ചോ നിന്റെ കളി കളിച്ചോ നിന്റെ കളി കളിച്ചോ അത് വേണ്ട കളിച്ചോക്കോ നിന്റെ കളി കളിച്ചോട്ടാ അറിയാവുന്ന പോലെ
Bonus run in the name of an extra for A Sports. 112 for the loss of 9. 2 more balls to go in this over. And 2 more over after this. Delicate touch towards the fine leg for Anandu to get off the mark. Oh, it's from the legs, says the umpire. Anandu will have to wait to get off the mark. Short pitch delivery left by the batter. End of over number 16. 113 for the loss of 9.
കളിച്ചോ ഒരു കുഴപ്പമില്ല അതെ ഞങ്ങൾ കളിച്ചോ എടാ നീ പൊട്ടനാടാ എന്റെ ഇവരെ ബോൾ നോക്കടാ അതെ കയ്യിലാണ്.
What a disappointment for AS Sports. The final wicket goes down in the name of a run out. 2 overs were remaining in this innings.
ഒക്കെ പഠിച്ചു വെച്ചേക്കെ എല്ലാവരും
End of the first innings, the match between Bansi Agein Bulls and AS Sports. Bansi Agein Bulls winning the toss and choosing to bowl first, restricted the opponent at 113. Boundary Cricket Ground, Angamali, celebrating its first anniversary with an amateur cricket tournament, BCG Cricket Carnival 2025, supported by Adirapalli's Riverine Suits. 6 teams participating Bwin Cricket Club, KK Lions, BCG Masters, AS Sports, Bansi Agein Bulls and the Gladiators. The second day of BCG Cricket Carnival, the match between Bansi Agein Bulls and AS Sports will resume in 10 minutes. So second innings of the first match of the second day of BCG Cricket Carnival. A match between Bansi Agein Bulls and AS Sports. Agein Bulls winning the toss and choosing to bowl first, restricting the opponent at 113. The chase is on now. Ranjit OCC and Danesh Nair will open the batting for Bansi Agein Bulls. Ranjit OCC on strike and Vishnu Chandran with the ball. The power play just two fielders outside the 30th circle. Deep mid wicket and a long off for Vishnu Chandran. The fine leg has been moved to the square leg. The boundary to begin with for Ranjit OCC. The first runs on the board for Bansi Agein Bulls. A request to take the new ball, another new ball. Umpires, please call the players inside. We can use a new ball.
सरकार देखो बॉल किधर गया न्यू बॉल एक ही बॉल एक ही बॉल बोल दिया देखो उधर मैंने बोला था ना कुएं के सामने बैठने का उधर बॉल जा रहा है इधर बैठ के क्या फायदा पूछो फील्डर का किधर किधर गया बॉल सिर्फ एक ही बॉल डाला
Slow delivery by Vishnu Chandran. Flick of a wrist. Chance of a poor effort by the fielder in the deep. The ball was coming straight into his hands. He is moved in front. The boundary for Ranjit Osisi. What a big miss for A Sports. The big man, the big wicket, Ranjit Osisi put down in the deep by a fielder. Swing and a miss, hitting the pads.
എടാ പതുക്കെ കളിച്ചാ മതിടാ. ഓടിച്ചാൽ നിന്ന് കളിക്കടാ.
End of the first over. 8 runs on the board for Bansi Agein Wolves. Excellent first over by Vishnu Chandran. Created a chance that couldn't utilize.
ചേട്ടാ ബോളർ ടൈം
The new bowler Ragesh Pulikal. Short pitch delivery. An outside edge, but no chance for the keeper at all. Excellent delivery to begin with for Ragesh Pulikal. Once again, short pitch delivery. The ball is in the air. The fielder underneath it grabs it. This time making no mistake. The first wicket goes down for Bansi Agein Bulls. The opening batter, Danesh Nair, walking back to the pavilion without making any trouble to the opponent. Joyce John making no mistake in the cover. The new man in Ranjit Baby, the finest all-rounder for Bansi Agein Bulls, walking into the middle to join along with Ranjit Osisi. 106 runs required from 100 balls. The first wicket goes down for Bansi Agein Bull. Just 8 runs on the scoreboard. Excellent start for Rakesh Pulikal. First dot ball and picked up a wicket of Danesh Nair. Two fielders in the deep, the mid wicket and the long off for Rakesh Pulikal. Swing and a miss. Wide signals the umpire. The wicketkeeper and the captain of AS Sports were disappointed. Another short pitch delivery down the leg side. Another wide considered by Ragesh Puligil. Couple of runs to the scoreboard. A bit of chat between the batters of Bansi Agein Bulls. Just 104 runs required in 100 balls. A lot of time. Just 1 wicket down. Now 9 wickets in hand. Such a batting wicket in BCG. Just spend some time. A top edge in there. Once again, the fielder underneath it. What a blow for Bansi Agein Bulls. The finest all-rounder walking back to the pavilion once again. An easy catch for Vishnu Chandran behind the wicketkeeper. What a disappointment for Bansi Agein Bulls. 2 batters came back to the pavilion without scoring. The new batter in for Bansi Agein Bull, Anup Devasi. It's excellent batting records for him. Close to 5,000 runs in his account for Anup Devasi. The strike rate just under 140. What a batter. 20 half centuries, 2 centuries into his account. Such a brilliant batter for Bansi Agein Bulls into the middle. Three more balls to go in this over. 10 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. What a performance by Ragesh Puligil. Just 2 runs considered, picks up 2 big wickets for AS Sports. A fuller delivery hitting the pad down the leg side, says but there's a chance of a run out. What a disappointment for Bansi Agein Bulls. That was a big mess between the batters. What is going on for Bansi Agein Bulls? Such an unfortunate 3 batters walked back to the pavilion without scoring. What a performance by AS Sports. Ranjit OCC, just a spectator at the other end. Big disappointment. The new batter in for Bansi Aging Bulls. Jidin P. Reju, another man from the valley of Munar, the player of UCC Adimali. Excellent batting records for him as well. What a batting lineup for Bansi Aging Bulls. Jidin P. Reju has a century in this very ground. Two more balls to go in this over. 10 for 3. Down the leg side. And delicate touch towards the final leg. Yes, leg by signals the umpire. Jidin will have to wait to get off the mark. Final over of the second over. Final ball of the second over. What a spill this is. Ranjit OCC on strike. Another one wide ball for Rakesh Pulikal. Sports also being so generous, conceding extras early in this innings. What a match this is already. Coming down the track, another big hit towards a cover for another boundary for Bansi AG Bulls. Ranjit OCC has been watching the wickets falling on the other end, but being so confident. Oh, it's a no ball. It's a no ball and a big disappointment for AA Sports. The man who has been hitting so freely, getting another free hit to go for.
എന്തിനാ നോ ബോൾ എന്തിനാ വിളിച്ചത് നോ ബോൾ 3 പേര് പുറത്താ
The ball is in the air. It's a free hit. A fumble by the fielder. Another couple of runs added to the scoreboard by Bansi Aging Bulls. Rashid is a man fumbles in the deep. Oh. Hope he doesn't get hurt. End of over number 2, 19 for the loss of 3. Bowled him. What a ball by Vishnu Chandran. 4th wicket goes down. Once again, the 4th batter walking back to the pavilion without scoring. What a day for Bansi Aging Bulls today in Boundary Cricket Ground. This is insane. What a performance by AS Sports. Just 19 runs on the scoreboard. 4 batters has been sent back to the pavilion. None of the batters could get off the mark. What a competition, what a pressing by AS Sports. Lost the toss, sent to bat first, just 113 runs. Made it to the scoreboard. Such a low scoring match. But look at the way they bounced back to the game. 19 for the loss of 4. The Vinesh Warrior, the new batter in for Bansi Agein Bulls. Coming into the middle with a lot of pressure. Short and wide, a late cut, a boundary for Vinesh to get off the mark. Consoling runs for Bansi Agein Bulls. The first man opening his account after ended OCC. Excellent captaincy by Sudhi for AS Sports. The instructions were loud and clear. That gives results. Down the leg side. Excellent fielding placement. Excellent place for the bowlers. What a pressing by AS Sports. Full pitch delivery nicely worked towards the square leg. Another couple of runs has been added to the scoreboard for Bansi Agein Bulls from the bat of Vinesh Warrior. Picked up the line so easily, just guided the ball towards the square leg for 2 runs. Console runs for Bansi Agein Bulls. Good looking shot from Vinesh Warrior. Ball goes straight to the hands of the fielder. Another dot ball for Vishnu Chandran. 24-25 for the loss of 4. One more ball to go in this over of Vishnu Chandran. What a tidy spell this is. Another short pitch delivery. A dot ball to end the over number 3. 25 for the loss of 4. Boundary Cricket Ground celebrating its first anniversary with an amateur cricket tournament, BCG Cricket Carnival. The match between Bansi Agein Bulls and AS Sports. The end of over number 3, 25 for the loss of 4 wickets. What a contest between AS Sports and Bansi Agein Bulls. Agein Bulls had all the controls in the first innings. Now the AS Sports pressing, taking 4 big wickets in the power play itself. Rakesh Pulikal will continue his spell. Considered 10 runs but picked up 2 big wickets for his side. Rakesh Pulikal excellent with his new ball. Short pitch delivery down the leg side, easily picked up by Ranjit OCC. A maximum. The man who has seen all the damage happening in the other end, still being so confident in good touch. A bad ball, punished without any mercy. Another back of lung delivery. Nicely left by Ranjit OCC. A rare dot ball from the bat. The ball is in the air and travel for distance. Another huge hit by Ranjit OCC. Poor bowling. Asking for a no ball, turns down the umpire. Two more balls to go in this over. 12 runs considered already. Capped it wider, wide signals umpire. Another bonus runs for Bansi Agein Bulls. Six extras already considered by AS Sports. Another full and wider. Once again, wide signals umpire. 7 runs considered as extras already within the just 4 overs. Full pitch delivery, it's a helicopter shot, lot of power in it. Another boundary for Ranjit OCC. 30 from 13 deliveries. Ranjit OCC currently dealing in boundaries. Another full swing of the bat. Misfielding by the fielder in the square leg. A single to end the over number 4. 44 for the loss of 4. And Ranjit OCC will keep the strike. "70 runs required from 84 now. 6 wickets in hand. This is going to be a tough job for AS Sports. 70 from 84. Vishnu Chandran will continue into his third over. 14 runs conceded so far, picking up a big wicket for his side. Ranjit Tosi is on strike.
Good batting, Agein.
Excellent delivery by Vishnu Chandran, not giving any pace to the batter at all. Single for Bansi Agein balls that brings Vinesh Warrior back on strike. Another back of the length delivery. Dot ball for Vishnu Chandran. Sensible bowling this is. Some feeling adjustment for Vishnu Chandran by the captain Sudhi. The quick single between the batters. Ranjit Tosi is back on strike. Ranjit Tosi is batting on 32 from 15. Given a chance early in the innings, but the fielder couldn't grab it. Now paying the price for the misfield. Once again, the ball will travel the distance. Another maximum for Ranjit OCC. I request officials to note the wasted time. You have a ball in your hand.
4 ഓവറല്ലേ എറിഞ്ഞുള്ളൂ ഇപ്പോ. 4 ഓവറല്ലേ എറിഞ്ഞുള്ളൂ.
We have 2 more matches to complete in this day. Time is precious. Up for Bansi, Agein balls with that maximum. 52 for the loss of 4. A dot ball to end the over number 5, the end of the power play. 52 for the loss of 5 wickets. The match is still in either side. 4 wickets down for Bansi Agein Bulls. 62 from 78. The spinner, the left-hand spinner has been introduced for the first time. What an entertainment by Ranjit Osisi, striking at over 238 from just 18 balls. Beautiful swing of the bat by Vinesh Warrior. The ball goes straight to the fielder. Single. And Ranjit OCC, the dangerous batsman, back on strike. 4 boundaries and 3 huge sixes in his account in this innings. What a batter. What a performer. Excellent plays for Aris. A lot of work to do for AS Sports. 61 from 76 now. Less than a runnable game, having Ranjit OCC on strike. Short and wide. A late card. Once again, ball goes straight towards the hands of the fielder. Another dot ball for Aris. Full pitch delivery in the air. Landed safely. Another single for Bansi, Agein balls. 54 for the loss of 4. 60 from 74. Good looking defense by Vinesh to end the over number 6. 54 for the loss of 4. Once again, Vishnu Chandran into his 4th and final over of his spell. Excellent plan by Sudhi, using his burst bowler to the maximum, trying for another wicket. AS Sports desperately need to break this partnership, asking Vishnu Chandran to continue his spell. Just 22 runs considered from 3 overs, 1 wicket for him. Ranjit OCC on strike. In there once again, out of the park. What a huge hit by Ranjit OCC. The ball has been vanished. Disappointment for the captain of Air Sports. The burst bowler on the side is being sent out of the park. It's painful. Nice changer by Vishnu Chandran. Quick single between Vinesh and Ranjit OCC. .53 from 70 now. The required run rate is just 4.5. Sensible batting by Vinesh Warrior, just giving support to his partner. Ranjit OCC batting on 46 off 23. Short pitch delivery gone straight to the hands of the fielder in the cover point. Another dot ball for Vishnu Chandran. Excellent comeback by the bowler. Consider maximum in the very first ball. Just 7 runs in this over so far. Just 2 more balls to go in this over. There's a chance of a run out. Came back comfortably by Ranjit OCC. There was no single at all. Still eager to come on to the strike. Ranjit OCC putting himself into risk, but fortunately coming back to the crease without any trouble. The final ball of the over and the spell of Vishnu Chandran. Hit, bowled him. What a way to end his spell. The man, the buster man for his side, picking up another wicket. That is the very reason the captain Sudhi bringing his best man to continue his spell. And he gave results. Fifth wicket goes down for Bansi Agein bowls. The man who looked so confident walking back to the pavilion. The new man in, the wicketkeeper batter, Albin Xavier, walking into the middle to join alongside Ranjit OCC. Just 53 runs required from 66. The required run rate is just under 5 now. AS Sports pressing hard to come back to the game. The end of over number 7, 61 for the loss of 5 wickets. Ranjit OCC batting on 46 from 24. A dot ball to begin with for Aris. Another Another excellent delivery for Aris. A single doesn't matter for AS Sports now. When Ranjit OCC is at the non-striker. Another excellent delivery by Aris. Another dot ball. A shorter format like 18 overs match, what they really require is maximum dot balls. And that is what Harris has been doing. Another fielding adjustment by Sudhi. Hitting the pads out for an LBW, turns down the umpire. Doesn't matter, another dot ball for AS Sports. The captain would be happy with it. 4 balls has been bowled, just one single run conceded and capped Ranjit OCC out of the strike. That is what the captain also planning. Lot of discussions in the middle between the captain and the players. Walking really hard behind the wicket. The captain, Sudhi. Trying for a back foot punch, another dot ball for Aris. Just one run conceded, 1 ball remaining in this over. What an excellent spell by Aris. Really trying to press. Excellent swing of the bat. What a way to end the over. A maximum for Albin Xavier. What a way to get off the mark for Albin Xavier, the wicketkeeper batter for Bansi Agein Bulls. Slightly down the leg side, sending it over the boundary. At the end of 8 overs, 68 for the loss of 5. 46 required from 60 balls now. 46 required from 60 now. The White Shark is a new bowler for AS Sports. Has a lot of experience in the middle overs. .46 from 60. Down the leg side. There's a chance of another run out. White signals the umpire. Full toss delivery. Didn't make any damage. Ranjit OCC on strike 47 from 25. Excellent Yorker length delivery by Vaishak. What a contest this is. What a blow! Bowled him. The Ranjit OCC, the big man, the dangerous batsman walking back. What a delivery by Vaishak 3D. The bowling change once again working for AS Sports. What a captaincy by Sudhi. Trouble for Bansi Agein Bulls. 6 wickets down. 45 wicket in 57. What a contest this has been. The match between Bansi Agein Bulls and AS Sports. The first match of the second day of BCG Cricket Carnival. Bansi Agein Bull winning the toss and restricting the opponent at just 113. Now lost a 6th wicket. Almost all the specialist batsmen coming back into the pavilion. Just 4 more wickets in hand. 45 runs to go for Bansi Agein Bulls. What a pressing by AS Sports. Trying to defend one of the lowest totals in this ground. Such a batting wicket. Excellent captaincy by Sudhi. Very interactive with all the fielders. Lot of discussions. After every wicket, all are coming together to have a chat and making up another plan to take another wicket. What a teamwork by AS Sports. The new batter in for Bansi Agein Bull, the left-hander batter Abhijit S. Another full toss delivery, ball goes straight to the hands of the fielder. Another dot ball for Vaishak 3D. What an overs this has been by Vaishak 3D. 2 more balls to go. Another Yorker length delivery. What a consistent performance this is. Once again hitting the pad, but the umpire doesn't look impressed. Another dot ball to end the over number 9, 69 for the loss of 6 wickets. Harris to continue. Swing and a miss. Lucky for the batter. 45 from 53. The run rate is climbing up over 5 now. Another swing and a miss. Shout for a catch. The umpire turns it down once again. Another dot ball for Harris. What a spell for him. Just 9 runs considered from 2.2 overs.
ആദ്യം കുഴപ്പമില്ല പതുക്കെ കളിച്ചാൽ മതി
ഒന്ന് കളി കളിച്ചാൽ മതി.
Desperately looking for another wicket.
കൊടുത്തത് മതി
Again, a dot ball for Harris. The batsman under pressure, literally struggling to make contact with the ball. Another fielding adjustment by the captain. The short square leg has been moved to the catching mid wicket.
സിക്സ് ഒന്നും വേണ്ട സിംഗിൾ മതി
A back foot late cut towards a point for a single. Some consoling runs for Bansi Agein Bulls. 70 runs on the board, 6 batsmen back in the pavilion, 44 required from 50 now. Another fuller delivery, the single for Bansi Agein Bulls.
കുഴപ്പമില്ല കുഴപ്പമില്ല കളിച്ച് കളിച്ച് പോയാൽ മതി.
Abhijit is get off the mark. An excellent late cut by Albin Xavier for another single. And that is the end of over number 10, 72 for 6. Vaishak 3D will continue. What an over. Earlier, just 1 run conceded, that too in the name of an extra. Picked up a big wicket of Ranjit OCC. Really working hard for his side. Consistent with his balls. 3 yorkers and 1 picked up a wicket. Fumble in the run-up, will have to come again. 42 required from 48 now. What an interesting match this is going to be. Just 4 wickets in hand, long way to go. Another swing and a miss. Another dot ball for Vaishak 3D. That is what really required for AS Sports now. A shorter format game, the more the dot balls, the more chance of winning the match.
ലക്ഷ്യം വേണ്ട നേരെ കളിച്ച് നോക്കൂ.
Excellent fielding effort, that is by Kannan, if I'm not wrong. Single for Bansi Agein Bulls. 41 from 45 now. Excellent work down the leg side by Abhijit S.
നാല് ബോൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ളൂ. നാല് നാല്.
Full toss delivery in the air, ball straight to the hands of the fielder. The catch has been taken comfortably in the deep by Rashid. What an effort in the deep. Another wicket goes down by for Bansi Agein Bulls. What a blow by AS Sports. $74 for the loss of 7 wickets. 40 requires from 43 now. What a match this is. Low scoring games have always been a pressureful match. No difference in this game as well. Such a huge batting lineup. Bansi Agein Bulls, 7 wickets, goes down at 74. 40 more runs required from 43. Kieran Matthew, the opening bowler for Bansi Agein Bulls, goes into the middle for batting with Abhijit S. One more ball to go in this over. What an outstanding performance by Voishak 3D. Just 3 runs conceded in 1.5 overs, picked up 2 big wickets. What a pressing by AS Sports. Sudhi leading from the front, having a lot of chance with his players, making plans, taking results. Dot ball to end the over number 11. 74 for the loss of 7. $40 from 42 now. This match still being unpredictable. Just 40 runs required from 42. 3 wickets in hand. This can go either way even now. Kieran Matthew, the opening bowler for Bansi Agein Bulls from the valley of Munnar. He can bat as well. A lot of work to do in the middle. 7 more overs to go. The new bowler has been introduced by the captain Sudhi Shankar MV, one of the talented bowlers in the squad, has lot of experience, lot of variations, very shrewd with his plans. Shankar MV, the product of Crimet Cricket Club, into the attack. Swing and a miss. What a beginning for Shankar MV. Abhijit S on strike. Just 2 runs into his account from 6 balls. Once again, a late cut. Ball travels straight to the hands of the fielder of the third man. Another dot ball for Shankar MY. 40 from 40 now. inside edge. The ball travels to the boundary. The wicketkeeper himself coming to collect the ball. Couple of runs has been added comfortably for Bansi Agein Bulls. Three more balls to go in this over. Just 2 runs considered by Shankar MY. Another good looking shot by Abhijit S. Trying for a single, trying for the second run. And another misfield. 2 bonus runs for Bansi Agein Bulls. .35 from 38 now. Kiran Matthew on strike is yet to open his account. Gentle push towards the leg side for a single to get off the mark for Kiran Matthew. 80 for the loss of 7. One more ball remaining in this over. Just 6 runs conceded by Shankar MY. What an effort. Swing and a miss, hitting the pad. The umpire wasn't impressed. Pitching outside leg, says umpire. A dot ball to end the over number 12. 80 for the loss of 7 wickets. 34 from 36 now. Vaishak 3D into his third over. What a performance for his side. Just 3 runs conceded and picked up 2 wickets in his first 2 overs. Still a lot of work to do for him. Nice touch towards the leg side for another single by Kiran Matthew. Sensible cricket by both Abhijit and Kiran Matthew now, slowly building up the innings. This match is still more of a runnable now. What they really require is just rotate the strike and add runs without taking any further risks. Fumble by the fielder, another single conceded. That is a bonus run for Bansi Agein Bulls. Highly disappointed by the captain with that single, Kiran Matthew. Good looking straight drive by Kieran Matthew for another single. Three singles in the first three balls of Vaishak 3D. The ball is in there. The fielder trying it hard. The ball will land safely. Another single for Bansi Agein Bulls. 4 singles in this over. Sensible cricket by Abhijit and Kieran Matthew. .30 from 32. 2 more balls to go in this over. Another delicate touch by Kieran Matthew for another single. 5 singles in this over. What a sensible batting between Abhijit S and Kieran Matthew. 29 from 31 now. The final ball of the over number 3 of Vaishak 3D. Both the batters not taking any risk in this over. Very sensible. Swing and a miss, and this ball will even bet the wicket keeper. First boundary considered by Vaishak 3D in the name of a bye. .89 for the loss of 7. 5 more overs to go. 25 from 30. 3 wickets in hand. The recovery rate is just 5 runs per over. Shankar MY will continue. Just 6 runs in the first of his over. 25 from 30 now. A dot ball to begin with for Shankar MY. Every dot ball counts now. Every boundaries will count for Bansi Agein Bull. Both the teams will be looking for a couple of good overs. 2 good overs will do for A Sports and 2 good overs will do for Bansi Agein Bulls as well. Trying to walking down the track and hit. Excellent variation from Shankar MY once again. What a bowler, lot of experience to bring in. Once again walking down the track. Another variation by Shankar MY, another dot ball. 4 back-to-back dot ball for Shankar MY. What a pressing by AS Sports. The captain Sudhi motivating their players every ball. Having a chat with his teammates, ball after ball, every time. Once again a dot ball. 5 dot balls in the over. What an over by Shankar MY. What a plan by the captain Sudhi. Full protection in the offside and keeping away from the batter. Again a dot ball to finish his over. A maiden over. 25 from 24 now. How this match is turning to be. Currently, the spinners doing the job for AS Sports. The Harris brought back into the strike. Abhijit S batting on 9 from 13. Kiran Matthew 4 from 11. Bansi Agein will manage to not lose another wicket. A good looking off drive by Abhijit for another single. 90 for the loss of 7 wicket. 24 from 23 now. The very first time the required run rate is over 6. In the air, the fielder underneath it, but the ball will travel all the way to the fence. A much needed maximum for Bansi Agein full from the bat of Kiran Matthew. What a hit. 18 from 22 now. A slightly over-pitched delivery, rightly picked up by Kiran Matthew. Excellent swing of the bat. Another good looking shot by Kiran Matthew. Sensible cricket. Hitting for a maximum and just rotated the strike to Abhijit S. Good comeback by Aris. 17 from 20 now. What a match this is. Both the teams pressing hard. Yorker length delivery just punches towards the cover. Running hard between the wickets. Both the batters. Another single for Bansi Agein Bulls. (16 from 19). A dot ball to end the over number 15. 98 for the loss of 7 wickets. 16 from 18 now. Excellent work by both the batters in the middle for Bansi Agein Bulls. Abhijit S and Kiran Matthew, the opening bowlers of Bansi Agein Bulls, doing a good job with the bat too. Slowly adding runs to the scoreboard without taking any risk. Dot ball for Shankar MY. He'll continue to bowl his third over. In the air. Another couple of runs for Agein Bulls. Slightly full pitch delivery, rightly picked up by Agein, sending towards the cover region for another 2 runs. 14 from 16 now. Nice slap by Agein for another single. Kiran Matthew back on strike. What a sensible batting. Coming down the track. What a shot by Kiran Matthew. A much needed boundary. 9 from 14 now. Just 9 runs required for Bansi Agein Bulls. Just 3 wickets required for AA Sports. What a contest between AA Sports and Bansi Agein Bulls. Once again coming down the track. Excellent variation by Shankar this time. 9 from 13. In the air for a while. That beats the fielder in the deep. Another boundary for Kiran Matthew. What a performance this is. Five runs required from Tall now. Five from 12. Just 4 runs required from 11 balls. The captain, Sudhi himself, take a responsibility. The single for Kiran Matthew. 3 more runs closer to the target for Bansi Agein Bulls. 10 balls remaining. Beaten with his pace. Much needed dot ball for AS Sports. No protection in the deep behind the stumps. Just 3 runs required for Bansi Agein Bulls. Some fielding adjustment. A fuller delivery. Wide signals umpire. Trying to keep it away from the batter. 2 more requests from 9 balls. Beautiful swing of the bat by Abhijit. The match is level. One from 8 now. Abhijit S and Kiran Matthew. What an effort by the bowlers. They are doing the job with the ball. Now with the bat for his side. A match that fought well by the 2 teams comes to an end. Bansi Agein Bulls winning the match by 3 wickets. Player of the match, not surprisingly, Ranjit OCC, 47 from 22, 4 boundaries and 4 mighty sixes from his bat. 2 overs, 7 runs and picking up a wicket. What a performance, what an entertainment by Ranjit OCC. I request Ranjit OCC to come onto the stage to receive the Man of the Match award. The second match between the Gladiators and Bansi Agein Bulls. I request both the captains to get ready for the toss by 11:50. Once again, I request both the captains to get ready for the toss at 11:50. Match officials, please note the timing. The next match will begin at exactly at 12 o'clock.
ഒന്ന് വരോ